ordinary share capital plus the reserves. Plus the what? Reserves. They gave you 100,000. So this value is at which date? Takeover date. CBS date. So this is a CBS date. This is the takeover date. This is the what? CBS date. At CBS date, these two 185. URP value given. URP value what? Given. Calculate the NCI. NCI at that's all. They will give in blah 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 blah. What is the time? Huh? Looking at. Looking. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
That's why it's really.
those are coming in the evening. Afraid of sendiri. I don't know what to do that. So all my effort. Now, of course, they won't give you in this manner. They will give in the description. Understand? I summarize already. Okay. See this? Now remember the fair value table. Can you tell me the fair value table? How the fair value table looks like? What is the first column? Look at me, look at me. Final year degree, no also. You're right. Second column? So what is the takeover date? January, I don't know the date, never mind. Okay? Yeah? Post. Post normally I write what? PNL. But here, but they use the word. Reserves. Okay, see carefully. So yeah, right? Ordinary share, capital and what? Reserve. Now the examiner didn't give separately, right? They combined. How much combined? They gave me a takeover date. 100,000. So here the value combined 100,000, right? Okay. Yeah, how much at CBS date combined? 185,000. And URP, you don't need to do the makeup, all that. It's given already. It will be given already. Don't ask any other question. Given. Understand? URP. So URP is not here. What is the double entry for URP? Okay? The URP is actually in the subsidiary. So they will tell you. Okay? The URP is actually subsidiary sell to holding. So subsidiary got the profit. So here minus 10. Not here, here minus 10. Okay. Here. Here. 185 minus 10. Why? Okay. What is the formula to calculate NCI? NCI percentage times it. I gave you PQR value. Kalau lupa semua. Ini P, ini Q, ini R. So which value I times? P. See this date. NCI percentage 40%. P value? So that is answer. Okay? So again, this is a dummy piece, right? You have to know. This one we used to calculate what's goodwill, right? It's all. Please don't memorize the answer. Memorize how to do. Important. Memorize how to attempt the question. How to work out the way. Not memorize the answer. If you memorize the figure, cannot. Question 8 is on provisions. Question 8 is on provisions. Question 8, provisions. Bracket, you write provisions. Question 8 on provisions. A new law has been passed which will require a company to adopt new special health and safety procedures in one of its 3 factories on 1st January 2014, and the board is advised that this will amount 800,000 at that point of time. So at 1st January 2014, they expect the amount will be 800,000. This is actually the environmental provision. Question 8. Okay, this is 2014. Here the value is 800,000. So the estimate, the value here will be 800,000. How much should be shown in SOFP for the current year? So this is 2013. So this is 2012. So how much value you have to show here? Cost of capital is 12%. So this is what value? Future value. This is what value? Present value. So how to calculate future value? Future value equals to present value. There are 1 minus or plus?
Plus.
Okay, ready? 1 plus. Plus. 1 plus. Actually 1 plus. Okay. So how to calculate present value? Future value divided by Masokan. What is the future value? 800,000. What is the discounting factor? 12%. So 1.12. How many years? 3 years. 2. Hey, how many years? Here. The final answer is not important. The way you calculate is important because figure won't be same. Which inventory valuation method prohibited by IAS 2? In costing you learn FIFO, LIFO, weighted average method, all that, right? Which one is not allowed by IAS 2? 2 marks, you know. Which method IAS 2 don't allow? LIFO. Last in, first out. 2 marks. Last in, first out. Pravina. You writing or not? Last in, first out. 2 marks, Pravina. LIFO. LIFO is prohibited. Last in, first out. Question 10 is on contract. Question 10 is on what? Contract accounting. Okay, now I tell you, question 1 to 10 is an objective question. 1 to 10 is an objective question. Okay? Objective question very dangerous because no marks for working. I don't like objective question. Because no marks for working. Answer wrong means careful. 1 to 10 is objective. So 1 to 10 all these are what? Objective questions. Each one correct 2 marks. You see question 10. First step. Just follow. First step. What is the contract price in total? Total. What is the contract price in total? What is the total contract price value? 500 million. What is the total contract profit? 75 million. So this is the total profit. So now very difficult one, very difficult calculation. How much here? That is your cost total. So first step. Second step, percentage of completion. Is it given? Is it given? If not given, you kena kira. Sekarang tak ada masa macam mana kira. Is given. How many percent? 25%. Okay, second step. Is given. 25%. The architect has advised the company how many percent complete? 25% given. Third step. Okay. Third step. Okay. How to calculate revenue? How many percent complete? 25% times total revenue 500 million. So how much revenue here? 125 million. Profit 25% times 75 million. How much? 18.75 million. So what is the balancing figure? Cost of sales. 106.25. Fourth step. Open up the contract account. Now, how much actual cost incurred? Cost incurred. Cost incurred how much? 120 million. Cost incurred. Debit here, credit cash or bank. So how much is the revenue? Debit here, credit your income statement revenue. 125 million. Debit here, credit your income statement. How much will go to cost of sales? 106.25 million. And how much money you receive from your customer? Debit bank, credit here. From your customer, how much money you actually receive? 108 million. So close the account, find out the balancing figure. It can be year or year, and that's all. That's what they ask. That is your question 10. Let's see, this one getting 2 marks, and question 9 2 marks. See how stupid they set the question. question 9 2 marks and this one 2 marks. Both are. You see, let's say you do here, you make a mistake here, no marks for all this. That's why objective question, this degree always lah. ACCA never do like that. ACCA where got objective question? Okay, question 11. Actually, question 11 is actually how many marks, you know? 35 marks. Question 11, 35 marks. Question 11 is 35 marks. Now, can you plan the pages SOCI, console SOCI, console SOFP? We are going to start now, faster. I also got appointment. Tiga puluh lima markah ni. Ini saya sudah buat dalam kelas, banyak soalan saya sudah buat. Console. Now can one of you, because I type sometime, I don't know, can one of you just check whether the total asset and this one correct? Just check. So that you don't have to. Because I didn't check. I don't want later cannot balance and then wasting my time. One of you check. This one how many column? One column, okay. In one page, full Balance No Profit before income tax for subsidiary, salah. Berapa? 72. Now, see your subsidiary income statement, the NP and distribution expenses is not 652, it must be 650. 650. NP and distribution expenses 650. Then okay, right? I repeat, NP and distribution expenses for subsidiary are 650. Not 652. Yeah? That's okay, right? Balance sheet okay. Okay. This one 35 marks. Listen carefully. The notes all very straightforward notes lah. Very basic, simple. Good, ready? Yeah. Follow me. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. First step. What is the CPS or CIS date? 31st December 2012. This table, important table. Okay, note A. Listen carefully, note A. Don't do something else. You have to understand the working. H acquired both. Got two. H acquired both of its investment in the equity shares and also what? Loan inventory. So H by two investment in S, equity shares and what? Loan inventory on 1st January 2012. So what is the takeover date? Right here. 1st January 2012. So how many years already? How many years already? How many years already? 1 year. H acquired both of its investment in the equity share and loan inventory on 1st January 2000 when the RR means revenue reserve. RR means revenue reserve. RR means revenue reserves. RR means what? Revenue reserve. Now on this date, the revenue reserve stood how much? 18,000. So at takeover date, put that in this column, 18,000. The revenue reserve at takeover date is 18,000. So revenue reserve is basically your P&L. Okay? The examiner used the word revenue reserve. is retained earning of P&L. So I just follow la revenue reserve 18,000. And the CR is capital reserves. Capital reserves. Capital reserves. The rest will come tomorrow. Next Monday. Capital reserves. Capital reserves 12,000. So when you read the note, first note, you must know where to insert the value. In the table, easy. Straight away enter in the table. There have been no changes in the share capital. So how much is the share capital? See your balance sheet, subsidiary. So how much is the share capital for subsidiary? They say no changes. How much? How much? I put 18 easier because all the figures in 1000. Easier. So OSC berapa? 120. Yeah, 120. You know where you get the 120 or not? Subsidiary, ordinary share, capital, subsidiary. Now see your balance sheet. Can you calculate the percentage of control in subsidiary? It's given. See your balance sheet. Investment in S. Calculate how many percent. How many shares they buy? 84,000 share. Divide by how many shares in subsidiary? 120,000 shares. So how many percent? 70%. NCI? NCI? 30%. What? Don't know. Hey, you know how to calculate or not? Basic lah. 30%. Okay, no day finish. So once you finish no day, you must know where to enter. Note B, see note B. H also acquired in shares in A. Can you calculate how many percent in A? H in A. How many shares they buy? 32,000 shares. Divided by how many shares in A? 80,000. So how many percent? 40. So A is what? What is A? Associate. A is associate. S is what? Subsidiary. Okay, read further B. H also acquired in A on 1st January 2012. So what is the takeover date? 1st January. So how many years already? Also 1 year. When the RR, revenue reserve, stood at 36,000. So revenue reserve here 36. Okay, OSC. OSC berapa? 80. Make sure you know where to plug the figure, don't copy. coming from. That skill you must have. Okay, what are the relevant accounts I opened?